On December 8, 1980, Mark David Chapman decided to end the life of John Lennon. Throughout that fateful day, John Lennon was unaware of the impending danger. As night fell, Chapman's plan to kill the music artist was in motion. Now, more than 40 years later, Chapman remains behind bars, seeking parole repeatedly. Following the breakup of the Beatles, many fans feared losing the brilliance of the Fab Four. However, each member ventured into successful solo careers. Amidst this, John Lennon emerged as an even more iconic figure than during his Beatles days. His influence was immense, resonating with youth worldwide. Some, like the U.S. government, disapproved of his music, perceiving a deeper message. Lennon's song Imagine stirred controversy with its call for a world devoid of religion, igniting both admiration and anger. His openness about atheism and promotion of Eastern spirituality with the Beatles drew criticism, notably his claim that the band surpassed Jesus in fame. Despite his adoring fans, Lennon inadvertently gained foes, particularly among religious extremists who viewed him as a dangerous societal influence. One such fan turned adversary, planning to silence Lennon due to his perceived harm on society. The power of music to inspire and influence was evident through Lennon's work, causing both admiration and dismay. Mark David Chapman was born on the 10th of May, 1955, in Fort Worth, Texas. His childhood was filled with struggles due to his father's abusive behavior towards his mother. This led Mark to desire power over others. As a troubled teenager, he faced bullying and turned to religion, becoming a born-again Presbyterian, finding solace in the Bible. However, this conversion also made him sensitive to blasphemy. Chapman admired John Lennon but grew to hate him, feeling Lennon's views were hypocritical. Influenced by The Catcher in the Rye, he saw himself as Holden Caulfield, eventually leading to a plan to murder Lennon. Carrying the novel and a revolver, Chapman traveled to New York, committing the tragic act on December 8, 1980, forever marking his name in history. John Lennon, known for his impactful music, faced surveillance and threats, but remained dedicated to his art. On December 8, 1980, he finalized the song Walking on Thin Ice with his wife Yoko Ono. While recording, Yoko sang about crying, unaware of the tragedy ahead. Earlier that day, John gave interviews reflecting on his public image and the aftermath of the Beatles. His refusal to be a tragic figure seemed prophetic, as he met his untimely end that night, shot by Mark David Chapman. When arrested, Chapman was found reading The Catcher in the Rye. At Yoko's request, all images of John's body were destroyed, leaving one to ponder the impact of instant sharing in today's world. Upon Mark David Chapman's sentencing, he received a sentence of 20 years to life with the possibility of parole. Initially hesitant to speak to the press, he clarified that his intention was not to kill John Lennon for publicity. Chapman has frequently sought parole, citing his weakened mental state at the time. In 2022, during a parole appeal, he acknowledged the wrongful nature of Lennon's killing, but admitted his desire for fame. However, his request was denied due to the ongoing impact of his actions on the world. In February 2024, Chapman is set to appeal for release for the 13th time. John Lennon, a legendary musician, left us too soon, but his music will continue to live on forever. His impact on the music industry and the world at large is immeasurable. Lennon's talent as a singer, songwriter, and peace activist resonates with people of all ages. His work with the Beatles and his solo career showcased his creativity and ability to connect with audiences on a profound level. Lennon's songs are timeless classics that continue to inspire and influence musicians to this day. The legacy of John Lennon will endure for generations to come, ensuring that his music remains a vital part of our cultural tapestry. John Lennon, the legendary music artist, was born into a working-class family in Liverpool, England. His parents separated when he was young, and he was raised by his aunt and uncle. Lennon's early exposure to music came through his mother Julia, who taught him to play the banjo and piano. Growing up, Lennon was inspired by artists like Elvis Presley and Chuck Berry, shaping his interest in rock and roll. One of his key influencers was his school friend, Paul McCartney, with whom he would later form the iconic band, the Beatles. Another important figure in Lennon's life was his art school mentor, Stuart Sutcliffe, who not only influenced his art, but also introduced him to avant-garde ideas. These early influences and mentors played a crucial role in shaping Lennon's musical style and guiding him towards a path of creative expression and innovation. As John Lennon grew up in Liverpool, he first discovered his passion for music during his teenage years. A pivotal moment came when he was just a boy, listening to the radio and absorbing the sounds of rock and roll. The energetic beats and catchy melodies sparked something inside him. Inspired, he picked up a guitar and began to learn, often practicing in his room for hours. His early experiences with skiffle music, especially the influence of bands like the Quarrymen, deepened his desire to create. The excitement of performing at local events gave him a rush he could not ignore. One memorable afternoon, Lennon and his friends gathered for an impromptu jam session, where they played their favorite songs. That moment solidified his love for performance and collaboration. In school, he found an outlet for his creativity in art, but it was music that truly captivated him. His early songwriting began to take shape as he penned lyrics about his experiences and feelings. This creativity became his voice, a means of expressing himself to the world. Each song he wrote fueled his ambition, pushing him to seek bigger stages and audiences. The blend of his childhood experiences, friendships, and the vibrant music scene in Liverpool all contributed to a burning passion for music that would shape his life and career. John Lennon faced significant challenges early in his career, including financial struggles and industry skepticism. Despite these obstacles, he showed great resilience. Lennon and his bandmates in the Beatles worked tirelessly, performing in small clubs and honing their craft. They refused to give up even when faced with rejection and criticism from the music industry. Through their determination and innovative songwriting, they eventually caught the attention of a record label and went on to become one of the most successful bands in history. Lennon's ability to persevere in the face of adversity and find creative solutions to industry challenges set him apart as a legendary musician. Throughout John Lennon's career, several turning points shaped his legacy. One pivotal moment was the release of Imagine in 1971, a song that became an anthem for peace and unity. Peers and collaborators praised Lennon for his ability to capture the essence of a generation longing for change. Critics hailed it as a masterpiece that transcended music, becoming a symbol of hope for a troubled world. Another breakthrough came with the formation of the Plastic Ono Band, showcasing Lennon's raw and emotional songwriting in albums like John Lennon Plastic Ono Band. This marked a departure from his Beatles days, earning respect from fellow artists and fans alike. Lennon's collaboration with Yoko Ono also drew attention, as they fearlessly tackled social and political issues in their work, challenging conventional norms. These moments not only cemented Lennon's status as a musical icon, but also solidified his place in history as a visionary artist unafraid to push boundaries. Lennon's creative process often blended personal experiences with broader social messages. His songwriting was deeply influenced by his upbringing in Liverpool, where he faced challenges that shaped his worldview. Themes of love, peace, and social justice frequently appeared in his music, reflecting his desire for change. Collaborating with fellow Beatles, he developed a unique sound characterized by innovative melodies and experimental techniques. His solo work, particularly in albums like Imagine, showcased his vision for a better world, urging listeners to envision peace. Personal struggles, such as his battles with fame and loss, further enriched his lyrics, making them relatable and poignant. This connection between his life experiences and artistic expression allowed him to resonate with audiences, ultimately transforming his music into a vehicle for both personal and societal reflection. His approach to creativity was not just about the music itself, but also about the messages behind it. John Lennon, a prominent music artist, made significant contributions to the industry through his unique style and powerful lyrics. Industry experts praise Lennon for his innovative songwriting techniques and profound storytelling abilities. His influential work with the Beatles revolutionized the music landscape, inspiring countless artists to explore new trends and techniques. Lennon's impact can be seen in the way he pushed boundaries and challenged conventional norms, setting a standard for authenticity and creativity in music. His legacy continues to inspire generations of musicians to express themselves fearlessly and authentically through their art. John Lennon often spent his time away from the spotlight, engaging in various interests that reflected his deep values. He was passionate about peace and love, which stemmed from his experiences and beliefs. Lennon dedicated significant efforts to anti-war movements, using his fame to advocate for peace, especially during the Vietnam War. He and Yoko Ono organized events like the Bed-Ins for Peace, where they encouraged people to embrace love over conflict. Their art and music often carried messages of social justice, aiming to inspire change. Lennon also explored spirituality and the arts, drawing from his interest in Eastern philosophies. This exploration informed much of his songwriting, creating a bridge between personal experience and broader societal themes. He often expressed a desire for a world united in love, reflecting his commitment to humanitarian causes. His philanthropic efforts included supporting various charities focused on civil rights, children's welfare, and environmental issues. This blend of personal values and creative expression left a lasting impact on both his music and the world around him. His influence in music remains profound, echoing through generations of artists who draw inspiration from his work. The sounds he created with the Beatles changed the landscape of popular music, blending various styles and pushing creative boundaries. Lennon's solo career further explored deep themes of love, peace, and social justice. Many artists today still use his music as a foundation to raise awareness about important issues, promoting messages that resonate with listeners on a personal and societal level. Aspiring professionals in the music industry should embrace authenticity and stay true to their artistic vision. They should not fear expressing their thoughts and feelings through their art, as Lennon did. Engaging with the audience and understanding their context can create powerful connections. It is vital to be open to collaboration while also valuing individuality. The future contributions of artists can build on Lennon's legacy by continuing to advocate for peace and change, ensuring that music remains a tool for unity and understanding across diverse communities. John Lennon's journey in the music industry was marked by unwavering passion, constant innovation, and a lasting impact on entertainment. As a founding member of the Beatles, his creativity and songwriting prowess revolutionized the music scene. Lennon's commitment to pushing boundaries led to iconic hits that continue to resonate with audiences worldwide. His enduring influence can be felt in the work of countless artists who followed in his footsteps. Lennon's story is a testament to the power of creativity and perseverance in shaping a legacy that transcends generations. As we reflect on John Lennon's enduring impact, we invite you to share your thoughts on his groundbreaking work and lasting legacy in the comments below. Your voice adds to the rich tapestry of discussions surrounding this creative spirit. Like, share, and subscribe for more content honoring the influential figures shaping the world of entertainment. Your engagement fuels the celebration of artistic brilliance and